Hey there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim here to do a reading for you all, and this reading is going to be for your next 48 hours. Thanks for joining me. We're going to start with some oracle cards, and then I think I'm going to do a tarot spread. Not really sure what kind yet, so let's just get going. Let's get started and then see where it goes. So I always like to call in your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self, higher power, to get messages for Pisces and the greater good. Always for the greater good of Pisces. All right. So, looking into the spirit animal oracle first. Spirit guides, angels, as clear and concise as you can be, please. Messages for Pisces. Next 48 hours and really when it resonates with you. All right, Pisces, wow. Usually they come out like first thing. Ooh, 44, Panther Spirit, reclaim your power is the underlying issue. So, okay, I'm thinking of that, like, who's stealing your thunder? Is somebody stealing your thunder? Like, let's see here. All right, Starfish Spirit, which is extremely good. I'm going to look in the book. And, I mean, we can also, 59, 14, which is 5, right? Reducing to 5 would be change. The Starfish Spirit says open to infinite possibility. Really, this can be about your dreams, just like the Star card in tarot. You know, it's your dreams, it's your wishes, it's desires, it's making your heaven on earth here. I'm going to read the whole thing for you this time, all right? So, hope you don't mind my reading, but they just say it so well in this book. Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. Starfish Spirit will urge you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone to dream bigger things and imagine with even greater hope and faith, for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Fill in, bask in it, and open yourself up to fill it with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of the power of infinite potential. So it says, when cynicism says no, Starfish Spirit says yes 1,000 times over. Are you willing to entertain new possibilities? Are you limiting your goals in order to be realistic and cutting yourself off from the power of dreaming big? Let go of your rigid beliefs about what is possible for you and let Starfish Spirit inspire you to open your heart and your eyes to what Spirit has available to you. Now is a time to stretch beyond the familiar and unfurl yourself, for you are meant to be more than what you're even imagining for yourself. Spirit wants the best for you and will support you in achieving whatever intention you hold dear. So it's like, don't let somebody steal your thunder. You have this power. You have the void, the infinite potential. And I look at it as, I look at it as a loving void, because anything with love is absolutely possible in this void, right? So what are we going to open up to? What are we going to open up infinite possibilities about? Such a pretty starfish. I love that starfish. Very, very pretty. All right. So, I mean, gorgeous. I could just do a one-card reading and be like, that's it for Pisces. They have, because it's anything and everything. Look, you can't go wrong is what it's saying. You can't go wrong. You have the free will. Maybe spice some things up. Open up to that power that is you and the infinite potential, the ability to reach all dreams and desires. So have you been dreaming big enough? For Pisces, please. For Pisces, next 48 hours. For Pisces. Ooh. You know what? Interesting. I was thinking of that, what dreams may come. There's that guy, the guy that did that. He's writing he wrote a book with his wife who has passed on, and she is in spirit form helping him with this book. And he was the one that did What Dreams May Come, and he did A Moment in Time. Oh my goodness, that with Christopher Reeves. Oh my gosh, that was such a good movie. So, dreams. This whole thing is about what can you dream, Pisces? What can you dream? Because surely, whatever you dream, I mean, it's going to be pretty big here. It's going to be pretty big. It's going to come true. Yeah, I mean, it sounds so silly me saying it. If you just dream it, it'll come true. But it will. It will. You're a star. You may be famous. Psychic abilities on the bottom, which of course Pisces does. I don't know if Pisces is always really open to sharing all their insights. But I do know that Pisces are very, very intuitive, very in touch with things like this. Even before, like if there was a sign, the water signs, you know, very in touch with your psychic abilities. So let's get into this other deck and let's see. So, I mean, hey, what can I tell you about dreams? Dream big. I can also tell you could write down your dreams, keep down a journal if that's how, you know, if that's your thing. It's not really my thing. But now I guess I have written a dream down if it's extremely, like if it comes across as very symbolic to me. And if I'm meant to remember a dream, I remember a lot of them. So I probably should write them down, but they're so strange. They're so strange. So maybe you have weird dreams. Probably the weirdest thing that's happened before with me with dreams is dreaming a similar, like the exact similar dream, the same type of dream with my mother having the same dream. See, she was in my dream, but we both dreamt it. It's almost like we went to that astral realm together. Isn't that strange? Woke up, we had the same dream. We never really talked about it again because it was like those things were, in my family, it was kind of foolish to think about anything being more than what it seemed. So I was kind of the oddball in that. My mom was a little more like me too. But yeah, anyway, so the psychic tarot. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're that one person in your family that's like really in tune with themselves. So in a sense, you may be out of tune with your family sometimes. Or be the one who's more in touch, I guess, with the spiritual side and your spiritual nature. We have 1414. So those are two, there's your synchronicity there. Patience. You know, it's really interesting because I don't know if this is true, so please don't quote me on this, but I have seen, and I believe so many other things that like monks can do, that I heard that there are some spiritual people that can hold a seed and like watch it grow like in their hand. And I think that this is like some kind of course it's going to be something like, you know, some wildly dedicated monk that's in Tibet or some, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, so this is patience is patience with things that take process. Patience with yourself also. Kindness. Make sure you're giving yourself the same kindness that you would give somebody else. Don't stress yourself out about about results, and maybe there's something that's a little bit different about, maybe we need to take a look at how we set goals, and instead of setting goals, set procedures. If that makes sense. Like, I'm going to do this to my best, this to my best, this to my best. Now, all the details, I'm just going to leave it up there. If you're able to do that, ask your spirit team to, or no, ask your higher self to help you, because they've already they've accomplished everything that your biggest dream is. This is going to take some patience, but this is making the impossible possible because of who you are, through love, through being a divine being. And that's exactly that. So Sagittarius energy with the patience, 1414, I feel like is a sign, a synchronistic thing for you. You know, 14 in my angel number deck means practicality, or being pragmatic, taking a really pragmatic approach to something. All right. Different messages, kind of different messages, because pragmatic approach and your spiritual approaches. So maybe that's it. Maybe you're being very pragmatic, and that they're saying, well, loosen up a little, maybe. Don't worry. Things will, hot and cold will mix eventually. Now, I also feel like saying arguments will fall to the wayside. So there may be something like something silly in a family or something like that. A dream is a wish your heart makes. Wasn't that the part of that song? A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. I think that is in Cinderella, because I used to watch Cinderella over and over and over and over and over and over, probably like 400 times plus, I'm sure of it. That and Bambi on a VHS too. All right, so let's go into the Epiphany deck and see what can we get. I'm feeling like, okay, I'm feeling these things you may be notable or gaining notoriety for are developing. You need patience with yourself, and they're saying it's working. You need to dream bigger. So you need to, I don't know if it's like, it's not necessarily great expectations, but part of it is like feeling you should already know that you've accomplished this already. So therefore it should be pretty easy if you want to meditate and try to step into the feeling of whatever possibility you want and dream really big. Okay. Materialism might be an issue. We might be coming out of kind of a phase where we thought things of material, you know, going without instead of going within. And then in that sense, we're always just buying a little temporary happiness, and it's temporary and it goes away. It releases a few chemicals and then it goes away. But your ability to dream and create in your mind, visualizing in the formless, that's like, it's an ability. It's your ability. So double energy here, maybe be lurking in the shadows, some issues with happiness. Happiness, what makes you truly happy? What is it that makes you truly happy? Guilt for past action and behaviors. We all have that feeling. We all get that feeling. So that's not unusual. Unless this is like saying that you might need to break apart or deconstruct a religious aspect that might be part of conditioning, giving you guilt for past action and behaviors. So if it's like part of the spiritual realm weaved into religion, you may want to try to deconstruct that and see if it's really something you believe in. Anything powered by fear is not powered by love. So it's so easy to say, well, what's real, what's not? Okay, it resonates with you, then it resonates with you. You'll feel it. You feel it and you know it in your heart. And all you have to say is, did they get to that answer from fear? Or did they get to that answer from love? That's all you have to say. So, things lurking in the shadows that we may be afraid to step into our biggest dream. Maybe an unconscious, like, fear of success in a sense. Because of maybe in the past having it and losing it. Or past life having it and losing it, right? Still working on it, and you're still stepping out of your comfort zone here. Still working on yourself, of course, and still working on the dream. In fact, you can use that sparkler to light something much bigger. Deep, dark times in isolation. I need time alone. You may need to dedicate more time to yourself. If everything is pointing you in the direction of self-inquiry, work on yourself. Yeah, coming out of too much to think about. Reminiscing on past precious moments. That might be part of an attachment too. That might be part of an attachment. I'm kind of feeling that. So let's go ahead and go into the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. And then we're going to pull, I think we should pull a Celtic cross here. Make sure, let me get up and make sure you can see these. Sorry. It's hard to have this like set up beforehand because I always move it. Maybe I just need to have certain measurements down. See, there's always a different way. There's always a different way. Keep open to the possibilities. Maybe you haven't, noted all possibilities yet. Maybe that's why you need some time alone and to have patience with yourself or with somebody else. Patience with yourself or with somebody else. Especially if you're an instructor, right? Or if you're trying to teach something. Both body and mind yoga instructor. Body and mind connection. Nice. Clear cognizance, clear knowing. As above, so below. It's having a knowing. So you might not be able to put something into words, but isn't that how spiritual things are? Might not be able to express it exactly to somebody else. Oh, I also have clear gustance, clear tasting. Interesting, because there is a tarot reader that does clear gustance. She'll taste things in your reading and tell you what she's tasting, and I think that is so cool. I think that is so cool. I've not had that, but so clear cognizance is clear knowing, just knowing, just having that deep-seated. I don't really need religion. I just know that I'm divine. You know what I mean? Something like that. Just be afraid, not afraid, just worry. Don't isolate yourself. I'm wondering how I say this the right way. Don't isolate yourself, Pisces. What's the issue for them? 5 of Wands. Competition. And it might be competition, just competing in a workforce, family. I did say I thought that there was some kind of like disagreement or something like that it needs to blow over. I'm getting it with the message. It needs to blow over. Leo energy with the 5 of Wands. Ace of Wands can be any fire energy. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The Ace of Wands is brand new beginnings. Like I said, this is going to blow over. When this blows over, you'll know what to do. I mean, the reason it's in the challenge is because it just hasn't gotten to you yet. But there will be something really creative. Something very big, like with this having this magical possibility. It's your magic wand. You're making this happen, whatever this is. And I think it's to stop this. It's either to compete or just deciding not to compete. You know what I mean? Just doing you, which is really what's being asked. It's just you do you. So the heart of the matter, or at the root of this, is the Death in the reverse. 4 of Swords in the reverse. You've got some healing to do. You have, okay, yeah. I mean, we all have a transitional journey of healing that will bring us out the other side. That has that dawn. It's darkest before the dawn, and that is exactly what this death in reverse is that it's darkest before the dawn. These are the things that we have to kind of accept and let go. Radical acceptance is what brings about the change, if that's what you're looking for. I have 13, the number 13. Scorpio, this could be you worrying about something that relates to stability, that relates to the foundations. You could be feeling kind of scattered or loss of focus. Until like this Ace of Wands comes in. Past energy. 10 of Wands. Well, whether you were intentionally meaning to do all the work, or you just ended up doing all the work. That's what you ended up doing. You ended up picking up, you know, the slack for like others. I feel like you took on responsibility. Not all of it was yours to take on. And so your load got really heavy here. It's like, look, you can't carry the world on your shoulders. You can't keep doing that. You got to put it down, because at some point you take care of yourself so that you can actually go longer. So you can persevere, have perseverance. We can't exhaust ourselves to burnout. And this is what's happened, is like burnout, exhaustion of all creative centers, exhaustion, running yourself ragged. Like I said, I don't know if it's your idea to take on all this responsibility or if it's just something that happened that way. I have Sagittarius relating to the 10 of Wands, so I'm kind of feeling like this may be in your past when Sagittarius season ends. Like this might be when you start lightening your load to December 21st. So possibly the now moment. Yeah, just don't be critical. You may be critical. You may be criticizing others with this 5 of Wands, but they're saying, look, you know, that's just a sign of you. You being critical to somebody else is just, it's just giving us a sign that you're very critical on yourself. And we need to let go of harsh criticism. Understand that there is like a new way of being here. There's a new way of being. There's announcement of new energy. Forgiveness is in the air. Mercy, showing grace and mercy is favorable. It's looked good upon. The Judgment. King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So Sagittarius energy again, but I mean, this is like releasing all judgment, and it's not something you can just do one day. You can't just say, okay, I released everything that I felt. You have to work on it. It's a continual, we're always releasing these, we're always purging these energies that don't really serve us. All right, so grace coming. Grace is coming. Big announcements. The near future energy for Pisces. Nice. Really, guys? 2 angels. Shoo. If you prayed about this is your spirit team saying yes, yes, yes. Double confirmation. We have heard you wanting us to help you with this situation, either with competition or bickering or something like that. And we can help make things possible that you once thought were impossible. Temperance, temperance. Patience, temperance. 14, 14, 14. Yeah, Pisces. If you want confirmation, you got, well, 14 is like a huge confirmation. I don't know if you're seeing 14 or something like that, but it's definitely here to tell you something. Making the impossible possible. It can be about helping these types of situations get along and harmonize. Groups you didn't think could harmonize together. Okay, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? I think you're seeing really clear what you want to put your energy into and what you don't. Oh, and you're realizing that there's still healing, meaning there's still purging of things that we hold on to, disappointments, regrets, sadness, mourning, loss. Seeing clearly what we need to let go and purge. Five of Cups could be that Scorpio transforming that energy, right? It does transform it. And the Seven of Cups could be Scorpio energy too. Lots of Scorpio, lots of Sagittarius. But you're not giving energy to it anymore. I saw the Sun in reverse. Whoa. No. No. Absolutely not. Sorry. Just there. Okay. I really just want one for the environment, please. One for the situation and the environment. Thank you. Standing up for yourself, Seven of Wands. Still might feel a little scattered or like discombobulated, a little stressed maybe, but Seven of Wands, Leo energy, stand up for what you want. Have the confidence to know that you are worthy, you deserve it, and stand up for what you want, stand up for your truth. Maybe you're advocating for somebody else's truth that is part of your truth. Feeling kind of attacked here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, might be a family thing. Hopes or fears? One card, please. Hopes or fears? To get stuck. To get stuck in a place that you don't want to be. Right? That's a fear. I don't want to get stuck, never resolving something. And things not changing. That bothers you. The idea of something not changing bothers you. So Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. What is the outcome looking like, though? Nice. The Queen of Cups. I also have the Six of Cups. I'm feeling like this is what's going to be worked on. I have the Three of Cups on the bottom. It might have been an issue with friends or family. Truly. Either one. Something's bringing back memories or thinking of memories. I feel like you are probably getting more hits on the positives than you have before. So many opportunities, Six of Cups, many opportunities. There is an opportunity to mend something. Take good care of yourself, and however this situation gets mended, the Queen of Cups energy, this Cancerian energy, very in touch with the emotions. This might be a Cancer that's able to listen to you, somebody who listens really well. They're really good about self-care, self-love, because they realize that it's directly related to the love they get to experience in the world. How well you show yourself that you love yourself. And amazingly, some people, most all probably, need to be taught continually how to love and improve yourself and to not criticize yourself. So yeah, this is something getting better. Three of Cups, abundance, celebration. Just watch with the drinking. If there is drinking, watch so that you don't partake in too much drinking or vices, like, you know what I mean, with the vices coming out. So let's see. Let's get another card to wrap up the reading. Let's get Surrender. Oh, you have the Power to Surrender deck. All right, for Pisces to wrap up your reading right away, Pisces. Oof. There you go. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and surrounded by positive people. And that is the truth. Sending you light and love. Bye.